Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing an advanced review on Star Wars Rebels, the movie/pilot episode, and I just wore this Young Justice shirt, not because this is a Greg Weisman show, but it was a coincidence that I wore a Young Justice shirt. But that is why I'm reviewing the show, is because Greg Weisman is the creator of the show, and I support everything he does. Loved Young Justice, loved Gargoyles, I loved all those shows, so I trust him as a writer, and I'm actually not even a big Star Wars fan, so I do want to give that disclaimer before I start the review, is that I've not seen all the Star Wars movies. I know little information that I feel like every normal person knows about Star Wars, but yeah, I'm not a big Star Wars fan, but I'm going into this as a new watcher, and I think a show like this should do that, especially since it's on a kid network like Disney XD. It should be able to get new watchers into the show. So that's why I'm reviewing it as, and as a Greg Weisman fan, I'm reviewing this show. So what happened in this movie/pilot episode? We get to meet our main cast members. I'm still trying to learn names, so forgive me. I know the main character is Ezra, and he doesn't really have a place in the world, and he finds these rebels, which he doesn't know they're rebels, but he has to team up with them throughout the whole episode, and he discovers a little bit about himself, and maybe he needs a family slash team, and all these characters really do need each other, and they're just trying to make the world a better place, and trying to help the people that are being conquered by the Empire, and being destroyed, and having a bad life because of the Empire. So that's the beginning of the Rebels. It's the beginning of this whole Star Wars fight against evil. So I like the episode a lot, honestly. Even as someone that doesn't really know much about Star Wars, I'm sure they dropped a lot of like little references. I feel like the cliffhanger of the episode definitely was a reference to Star Wars that I kind of didn't catch. So there's, of course, a lot of references to Star Wars, but it doesn't mean new watchers can enjoy this, because you really just get introduced to these new characters that has never been in the Star Wars universe, and you learn how they're connected to the Star Wars universe, again, even if you don't know much about the universe. All you really need to know is what Jedis are, the Force, and again, that's kind of common knowledge, even if you're not a big Star Wars fan. And I do like that twist here. Again, this is an advanced review, so I'm not going to be spoiling anything, but the episode is available online, so I guess I can't spoil it because it is available for everybody. But yeah, we do get to see some notions of Jedis. Someone's connected to being a Jedi, so I thought that was a really cool connection. And I think with this first episode, it does what it has to. It makes us familiar with our main characters and make them somewhat likable and somewhat distinct. I think let's count, I think there's like 5 characters there. All 5 characters have a distinct story, and you could tell that you could fall in love with all these characters coming together, because it's like Firefly in a way. If you're a big Firefly fan, I think this might be the show for you, because it's all these misfits coming together to fight evil and fight a greater purpose. And I'm really excited to see how this crew will connect, especially our main character Ezra, since he is the outsider. We're following his story and connecting with this crew. And what I'm really excited about, and I could tell from this pilot episode, is that these characters have a lot of background. There's going to be a lot of stories of seeing who these characters were before they were rebels and why they became rebels. And that's something I'm very fascinated with. And I feel like that's going to definitely be a big story as the season goes on. And knowing Greg Weisman, he is great at story arcs for the season, and I'm excited for that to build up. Of course, you don't really get the story arc that much in the pilot episode, which is understandable. They didn't do the same thing with Young Justice either. It took them a couple episodes to get to the main purpose of the season, but I thought this was a really solid episode. I do have theories of my own. Like, I think Ezra and the girl who wore the helmet, it starts with S. Don't know her name. I don't want to screw it up, so I'm going to say her name starts with S. I know that. I do think they're brother and sister. I just got a gut feeling they are. That helmet has to do something with her parents dying. They look kind of similar. They both have blue hair, except she dyed it a little. So I have a feeling they're connected in some way. That's my gut feeling. And again, that helmet's connected to something. I'm really excited to learn her backstory, and honestly, everyone's backstory. Really, that's the one thing I loved about this episode, is that you got connected to these characters really quickly, and you want to learn more about them. So I thought this is a very solid pilot, and if you're not a Star Wars fan, it is new watcher friendly. I didn't feel really lost. I think maybe some references went over my head a little, but other than that, It's a really new watcher show. I recommend it. If you guys want me to review Star Wars Rebels every week, I'm going to try to, again, just because it's a Greg Wiseman show, I'm going to try to watch it every week. And I do want a new cartoon, a good animated show on my list, since Legend of Korra will be ending soon. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and their own situations. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, in the description below, there's links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.